You see the captain.
Thurgood and Id go up.
Oh, actually, I need to roll something. And see if they're gonna walk into you.
As a player, I know. As a player, I know.
Guys.
So, yeah, Thurgood, you and Id are walking upstairs. You're trying to. You see the captain and Karama talking near the wheel, and suddenly you walk in to an invisible object.
What?
Like suddenly you just hit something and you hear.
I mean, I'm nothing.
I don't have time for
Who's
this.
there?
You didn't run.
I am
I
the
don't run
ghost
into
of the boat!
I don't.
You can make out the voice to be.
In front of me?
I'm using the actor
Ceruleus.
feed to disguise my voice, though.
Yeah, I don't
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't
No,
believe
every
it.
time I do something like that, assume I'm disguising my voice as Phil.
Listen,
Roll, please.
Marshall.
Advantage? Advantage? Okay, it was the same both times. 21.
Roll, please.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Insight.
13. Like,
It sounds like the
I reach-
spookiest ghost you've ever heard.
I reach out and go like in front of me.
Okay.
Try to grab whatever I hit into.
Acrobatics check.
So wherever I
acrobatics
felt
check?
the pressure, I'm grabbing
Yeah.
it.
Acrobatics check?
Yeah, you're trying to get out of the way.
Do I make a
Natural one!
You know, you.
Anything? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, you just reach out and
Advantage?
Do
Ceruleus
I get
reaches out
advantage?
back.
Wait, does this technically count as an attack roll? Because if so, since I'm invisible, I get advantage.
He knows where you are, dude.
Yeah, but this is technically a ground
Sorry,
roll.
no, this is me saying what's happening.
Okay.
I can't fight.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
you
go for it.
actually reach back. You were feeling the love. Thurgood, you have something in your arms.
Unhand me, or I'll send my legion of other ghosts upon ye!
Thurgood, I've spent too much time in the clergy to know that there are no such thing as ghosts.
How? You didn't roll this.
That's not even true.
He's not talking about. He heard.
And I go. I know you're not a ghost. You're clearly
Ghosts?
You can't make out the voice. You only.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that.
Yeah,
I'm a humanoid, some sort of spellcaster. I'm
Ghost?
familiar with this spell.
I am a solid ghost!
No,
Let
and I
go of me!
and
There's
I-
a lifeboat escaping! I said very
punch
loudly.
With like I keep restraining with one hand, I go to punch him with the other.
Okay, attack roll, please. And a disadvantage.
Disadvantage? Oh,
Because
it's not
I'm
gonna be
invisible.
worse, but okay.
I imagine you're trying to hit his head.
I know. I'm just hitting the.
Okay,
the
so then not
beat.
disadvantage. Not a
Oh
disadvantage.
well, it was. It
was
was
the
still
original?
worse either way.
What was the original roll?
It was a 2 plus a -2.
So
Which is 0. Unless
take
I can
a-
roll with my dex, which
you
is
take
just
a
a 4.
wild swing and you just like completely miss.
Can I use this as an opportunity to try and break out of the grapple?
Yeah.
What is
So
this
strength versus strength.
Oh, let's go, bitch.
That hit the corner, but it
Roll
is.
a-
No, it hit the
Okay,
corner,
okay.
but like
I-
it
It's a
did
6
roll.
then.
It's a 6, so it's a 7.
Oh, sweet. I got an 11 minus 2, which is 9.
So you can
Seven.
feel
That's like
someone. You can feel this thing try to break free of your hold, but
Yeah.
even after your wild miss, you grab.
I got you, bitch.
You take your hand that you used to try to punch him, and then you hold him again.
I'm gonna
Does that
try
count?
and
Someone's
then I'm
going
gonna
to
try
ask
and I'm gonna try and trip him so that he like lets go of me.
He becomes
like, I'm gonna
visible
take
at
my
that point.
instinct.
At which point, when he tries to trip you.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
fine. I
That's
still
an
want to
attack.
get. I still want to like get out of this. I'm gonna trip him.
Okay, 1
I
second.
have walked past
How
them
can
at
you
this
trip
point.
me?
Like,
I'm
I'm
you
done
were-
with
you were
this.
back-
I'm going to
the
like
captain.
use my leg.
I'm
You
at
don't
the
have my legs. I'm gonna try
captain,
and
and I tell
like
the
clap
captain.
you so you thought we
One
probably
second.
would both end up falling. But I
Yeah,
don't think
yeah.
it's worth
I
it.
still have a grapple.
At this point,
Hold
it's
on,
worth
you.
it, and maybe it'll break the grapple. I don't know how that works.
Okay, you're gonna do. Is tripping an action in the?
It is an action.
What is?
I know what it is in 3.5, so I'm gonna need a check for this.
Give me a second. I'm gonna go. Karama, it has walked up to you, and you can see this
I'm
shenanigans
the captain.
happening.
We have to steer though.
Yeah, you guys are steering.
I think we should go back on course. It's putting us all in needless danger.
No, they took our only life raft.
Who?
Anne? Is it Anne?
It's not an action in here.
You don't know who it is.
We don't know who.
Hold on, wait, maybe it is.
Yeah,
They're
you-
just
it
the
should
rebel.
be,
We'll be
'cause
on
that'd
them
be
in
dumb.
just a couple
But
minutes.
like we're putting everyone else's lives in danger.
This
How?
murder district.
Can I? What?
How?
By prolonging our time on the seas. We already know that it's a
We're
dangerous
putting
ocean.
everyone's life in danger by not having a life raft.
Yeah.
Shit.
Bam.
But
It's
how do
not
we
in
know?
here,
But
so
what
I'm
if
just
it's-
gonna try and break the
But
ground.
what if it's a
Yeah,
hopeless
in a
search
second.
for this life raft?
No, we saw it. We're going back for it now.
What
Invisible-
exactly did you see?
It's invisible
Shut
view.
the fuck up. Get out of my way. I have to steer this boat.
It's invisible view. It's not like you can't see it.
Okay, I'm gonna switch
Well, it's
to
like
I'm gonna switch to
middle of the
DV
night.
now. Okay.
So ridiculous.
So
But you
DV,
can see it. You can see it too.
after a few minutes, you make your way up to the life raft and you get inside.
Okay. What do I see?
Inside, you see a sleeping Anne.
Yo,
Sleeping.
kill that bitch.
I'm like, I get inside and are there any oars or anything, or is there any way to steer the ship?
1 second.
How can he swim?
Why can't he swim?
She can swim. She's a person.
No, she's
She's metal. Like
Okay.
I'm a living construct.
You see a note on Anne's chest plate,
Okay.
and you read it, and it says, "Dear morons, I have kidnapped Ceruleus and leaving.
What?
Love, Anne."
And leaving?
Yes.
What?
I think she's funny.
That is the note that you read.
Kidnap Ceruleus.
How is it spelled?
I thought I just saw Ceruleus on the ship.
Is that a...
That's what it says on the note.
Are there any oars? Is there any way to steer this boat back?
Yeah, there's oars on the sides.
Alright, I'm gonna try to shake
Team
Anne awake.
Mars team
Does
one.
Judy use the person?
Yo, you took it in your box?
The sea's
I'm gonna-
just rocking us back and forth. We're just
Yeah. So after some pretty violent shaking, and she puts her hands up to her face.
I am the ghost of the ship.
It's really hot cold.
TV? What are you doing?
Yeah, I saw the life. This is the lifeboat, right? It left the larger boat. What happened?
Lifeboat? What? I was just gonna go take a quick nap.
You were with who? Claudia and Id. What happened? You guys left.
I just got really tired and. Where am I? A lifeboat? What?
Yeah, we're out at sea. Look around you.
She sits up and her eyes are wide. I don't know. My memory seems to. One moment I was talking with Id, and the next moment I'm asleep.
We're gonna get back to the ship. Like, don't worry. I got the oars, and I start to kind of like direct us back in the direction of the boat.
So yeah, there's been havoc on the main part of the deck. Pyrus, Scylla, you guys make it up after Marshall and Finbic get into their silly shenanigans. You see
The ghost of the
You
ship.
see. Oh, we're about to do the tripping thing. So let me finish this, and then we'll get to you guys.
No, it's not in there, so I'm just gonna try and break the grapple again.
Yeah. So strengths, please.
Oh, this isn't fun.
10.
He's in luck. Shit, I got a 5.
Yeah. So with one big like throw of the back, you can feel whatever you were
I
grabbing.
can see him at this point though.
Yes. You can see
Alright.
Ceruleus throw himself
Wait,
back.
the invisibility is broken now?
If you attempt anything against him, you break invisibility.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, either way, I fly back. Ah!
And
What?
at this point, Pyrus and Scylla, you guys make it onto the deck.
Ooh, I'm the ghost of the ship! Don't dare harm me!
You already promised me a baby and didn't come
What are
through.
you doing?
Why are we changing course? What is
I
going
look at
on?
myself.
That's
Do
why
I
I came up here.
Can I, after he says that, now look at myself and
Go
realize that I'm no
after
longer
both.
invisible?
What boat?
Guys, it was
Alright.
Anne. I
Can I,
know
now
it
that
was
he
Anne.
asked me what am I doing, look at myself and see that I'm no longer invisible?
Yeah.
Sorry?
Can I, now that he said that, can I look at myself and see that I'm no longer invisible?
Yeah.
Oh, hey guys! Guys, look! Over there! DV jumped into the water!
And at this point, Scylla, Pyrus, Marshall, and Id, you guys all run over to the side of the boat, and you can see the lifeboat. You're not gonna run. Okay, everyone else is gonna run over, and you guys see DV paddling her way back to the ship.
Don't bring the killer back on the ship.
It seems Anne is on board as well.
I'll go for the wheel because I know how to.
So you walk
Right.
up to the wheel. The
Sail the
captain and
ship.
Karama are frantically turning it still.
I'll
Me
drive,
too.
I've driven before.
I actually know how to sail the ship.
They're
Mind if
allowed.
I take it?
Yeah. Yes,
Captain
actually.
says, Please take it away.
Yeah, I have no idea what
I start
I
steering the ship
definitely
towards the
trust the
lifeboat.
Yeah, and as soon as you start steering the ship, the crazy rocking motion that's been going on, it calms itself. You have a direct course towards DV.
Are we gonna hit him?
The situation has calmed down to a degree. After a few minutes, DV is abreast with the ship. DV.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
You're riding. You're.
How do I
riding
get
along.
this thing back attached to the boat? Anybody?
So I look down and say, so wait, do you need me to jump down and help?
Can I roll a knowledge check to see if I know how to do that?
You don't need a knowledge check. That you know it.
You're
I know it?
professional.
I tell him how. I have no idea how. Personally.
While he's doing this,
Attach ropes with like pulley systems and stuff.
Yeah. So you.
We'll pull you back.
There's
Wait.
a pulley system. You can see it over here.
while they're in the process of doing this, Sir Finrulius jumps into the water.
I shout down how to. I shout down how to do it.
Finrulius.
Okay, so Marshall, you walk over to the pulley system and you're throwing the rope. You're explaining
Yeah,
to DV what's going on.
How to,
And while this is going on, suddenly the ship
And
suddenly lurches left.
I didn't put it over there.
And DV, you're gonna make an acrobatic save as
Okay.
well as Anne.
Alright.
Okay.
Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah. So both you and Anne quickly dive off to the
22.
left because you guys were, to your right was
I
the
don't
ship.
wanna
You both
fucking
dive
put
off to the left because suddenly the ship hits the lifeboat and the lifeboat just is destroyed.
Wow.
Everyone on the ship, you guys all look over to the wheel, and you see the captain and Id standing near it.
Well,
Near it.
I don't
Yeah.
jump because
What the
that
hell,
happened
man?
before I jumped, right?
I thought you knew how to steer this thing.
Adam, that happened before I tried to jump, right?
Yeah.
Then yeah, I don't jump.
Yeah.
Instead, I look back and see what happens.
I twin levitate and cast it on both of them and bring them up.
It only works for 10 feet, right?
60 feet.
60 feet.
It range is 60 feet, but I can bring them up 20.
Is
Okay.
that on 2 people?
now you can't move them horizontally.
I only can move you vertically.
So the ship is moving.
How high is the ship before I cast this, actually? It makes
What's
sense.
the range of that spell?
The ship
60
itself
feet.
is.
Is the ship more than, like, say, 20 to 25 feet? Oh, that's what I'm casting.
It's like 35 feet.
Oh, then I would not cast it. 20
Okay.
25 I would.
Yeah. So you guys are in the water.
So I look over and say, Captain, buddy, why? What's happening?
It quickly grabs the wheel. I don't know what's going on.
Who's
I
that, bro?
tripped.
Id?
You
What?
tripped? Okay. Insight check to everyone else on board that's listening.
I don't believe the crap out of it. Maybe. I probably do because of my wisdom.
Yeah, I
12.
have that one there.
Oh
Oh, shit, that's a good roll.
18.
Roll a deception check.
Alright.
You have to roll a deception check.
18.
Motherfucker. Like, I
22.
can't lie. Like, I.
Maybe you shouldn't.
You
though.
just said
You did lie.
What?
you said you tripped. If that's a lie, you're lying.
Okay. So everyone,
12.
What?
you all can.
No.
You immediately.
I know. That's why I said I can't say that. So.
Yeah, so you can't say that?
I know.
So then
okay,
you
I
did say
fucked
it.
up. Okay.
We're gonna go with the fuck up. Okay.
Okay.
You're gonna have to figure it out from here. So you all immediately can figure out that that frantic phrase that left Id's mouth was a bold-faced lie.
Well, you have to be tripping if you think you can turn the ship like that and get away with it.
I have
I would
Anne
like.
to help her swim. I'm aiding her and
Just
keeping
destroyed
her
our
afloat.
boat.
I turn back to grab the wheel because clearly I'm the person that knows
So
something.
you're gonna
to grab
run
this
back
thing.
up to the wheel.
So
I'm
it's
attempting a grapple check on it.
And I walk
Take
up and
me.
say,
Take me.
Dinklefuck, if I didn't know you weren't the killer, I'd think you were the killer.
Okay, so strength.
And
Yeah,
yes,
he's like-
I said take
Oh,
me.
he said
like-
thank you. So he's just, he's
and
like,
yes, your new name
grab
is
it. You
Dinklefuck.
grab his arm. DV, you
Oh,
guys
I
need to
I
make
want to take him by the
athletics
cuff,
checks.
Sure, like going against the wall.
Yeah.
Because the water,
I
the
actually weigh like
water,
100 pounds.
the water next to the ship.
I have no inspiration.
Oh, that's a 7, not a 1.
That's a 1.
Oh, that
That's
is a
the
1?
7.
Oh, scheisse.
Let me
Wow.
roll for Anne.
Throw down the rope! Throw down the rope!
So the water next to
Grab
the
the
ship
rope,
is
lad.
just like completely turbulent and it's nuts. There's lots of splashes.
I'm not worrying about myself. I'm worrying about Anne because I can breathe. I don't need to breathe.
Anne She's doggy paddling, she's kicking, she's fine. You begin to sink. The splashing is just, there's just too much water. You lose track of what's going on and you start to sink down.
I'm gonna try seeing the. Do I see this
Look at
happen?
the bottom of the sea and be gone.
No, you're looking at the.
I was gonna
Darn,
throw
then
down my rope.
I want to
You're gonna
run.
throw down your
I'm gonna
rope?
say I'll get to you later. I want to run back down there. How long does it take for me to get there to see what's going on?
It's gonna be about 10 seconds. You throw down your rope. 1 second. And you are gonna make athletics check.
That's a 13.
Say you manage to get back to the surface after about 10-15 seconds of just like wildly swimming up. Anne grabs onto your rope, Karama. Are you gonna do anything?
Climb up. I'm not strong enough to haul you up.
Oh, shit.
Iris.
DV's there.
Yeah, he's got
Anne begins to hand over hand. She's climbing the rope. After about 30 seconds, she's 1 second. After about 30 seconds, she gets to the top of the rope. TV, athletic check, please. Or acrobatics as well. It could be acrobatics because it's
12.
12. Yeah. So you slowly make your way up this rope that you see dangling on the side of the ship, and after about 30 seconds, you also make your way up to the top.
Never mind. I was going to inspire DV.
Yeah, so here's where, just to recap where we're at right now. We have Anne and DV climbing up the side of the ship, and they make it on. Their water just pouring, not pouring off them, just like they're dripping water. They smell of the sea. You have Pyrus holding on to Id and the ship. No one's at the. Oh, sorry. Thurgood has now grabbed the wheel and steadied the ship. So what do you guys want to do?
So I go over to DV and say, DV, are you okay?
The lifeboat just shattered. What? Who's at the wheel? Like, it just completely obliterated. We're
Over
not-
here, DV. Look who I got. He was the last one seen at the wheel.
I walk over to him and say, oh yes, you. So I'm going to ask you a couple of questions, and keep in mind, me and my friend here do not like liars. So why did you do what you did? I'm trying to intimidate.
Okay, intimidation.
I will answer them openly and honestly.
Still rolling
There's
intimidation.
no need.
He's still gonna intimidate you.
Natural 20 plus 5.
Wait,
Who thought such
You're
a small man
intimidating
could be so
shit.
scary?
Okay, I'm intimidated. I'm still gonna tell the truth.
You should still roll.
What?
Why?
I just want to see if you're intimidated. There's a point to rolling. Let's do intimidation back. Yeah,
Persuasion?
intimidation.
24.
I've got a 25 though.
So
And
miraculous.
need a natural 20.
And it was
I
a
understand that.
I know,
Yeah.
I know you understand. We just like to say it.
Ceruleus just
Praising the rule, dude.
Yeah.
he gets big. He puts his chest. He puffs his chest out, and he says exactly what he said. And you're scared by his words.
Okay.
Okay, continue your conversation.
Oh, I just asked. So tell me, why did you do what you did? What possible logic was behind it? My friend will squeeze your body if you don't tell the truth. Now say words.
What do you think he did?
I told you I was all concerned for our safety in turning the boat around. I found the opportunity to finally turn the boat around in its rightful direction, and that happened.
I look at the group and say, why does everyone we meet who claims to be obsessed with life like try to kill us?
Id, did you know there were people
Yeah, tell
down
me
there?
about
I was
it.
down
That
there
was
with
in his
you.
life.
Steering
What?
the ship. I'm not
So-
looking at anyone.
DV walks over, still dripping with water, and says exactly that.
We were trying to return to the ship. You were gonna leave us?
Not necessarily leave you, but protect everyone else on the boat. I wasn't the person who told you to leap off of the
What's
boat
the
into
problem
wild...
here? What concerns do you have? Please share them.
The concerns are the safety of the entire crew.
It seems that you wanted to leave Anne behind then.
That's...
DV,
Is that true?
The fact is, I'm concerned for the safety of everyone on the boat.
Did you want to leave Anne behind and she's
Sorry,
like
one
drenched?
second. Deception check.
Wait, that's...
You said I am concerned for the safety of everyone on the boat. Deception check.
Technically, they weren't on the boat.
No, they're on the boat now. Deception check, please.
How... This is like...
I don't know. That's
This-
a
I
Understand what he means.
I understand what he's saying.
Like fucking 7. Like...
I understand what you're saying.
Insight is a 12.
Yeah.
You think something's up.
You wanted to leave Anne behind. Why?
Why?
And I have her next to me. I'll just.
Sorry.
Where is she? Where
Wait.
is
How
she?
did you make the? How
Yeah,
did you
that
jump to?
Seems like kind
You
of
were trying to leave Anne behind. I didn't say that jump in logic.
I said, did you want to leave Anne behind? And
Oh, that's-
And he said, I was looking out for the safety of everyone on the ship. So
Okay.
he didn't answer my question.
He avoided your question.
Yeah. So
The thing
what
is-
about Anne? Is
DV.
it all-
If we
I
kept
put
it
my hand
steering
on
in the
the
right
other.
direction, we would keep everyone safe instead of the sloshing. Think about how many injured people are
What
downstairs.
is unsafe about Anne?
DV.
Meta, how is he getting like?
You wanted. You,
So okay, here's what's
we
going
were
on.
there.
Killian,
What?
he's trying to ask you questions about Anne. You are clearly avoiding them. So he's trying to talk to you about the specific question. You have not answered it yet.
DV, hear me.
What?
I have something that can help thee.
One
It's
second.
not that
About he.
I
Nice. Kept the rhyme.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's nothing violent about Anne. Like I'm worried about the people who the water has rocked completely downstairs. Thanks to your brash actions.
DV.
I don't understand what that means. Sorry.
I'm saying you injured a lot of
Really?
people.
I'm mad at him too. He is a dinklefuck. I am pissed at him. At the same time, I know for a fact that he didn't kill Ren. I do not know whether or not Anne killed Ren. For all we know, you just saved a murderer. We need to establish whether or not that's the case.
What's Anne doing right now?
Anne's just trying to dry off. She's taking parts of her undershirt.
I'll even
She
talk
did
to Anne.
run
At
away.
this point,
That
Pirates
is
is just
suspicious.
like-
Okay, 1 second.
You haven't answered
You
my
two-
question about Anne yet.
We're gonna.
I will-
1 second. Pyrus, then Marshall.
And at this point, Pyrus is like, "Why was Ed on the ship? You have not answered this yet. Why were you on the life raft? Why did you steal it? What happened?"
She's getting she's squeezing the water out of some of her clothes, and she looks over and says, "You're not gonna like this, but
She also can't.
I was talking with it, and I got really tired, and my memory it's gone from that point. I fell asleep. Id and I were having a lovely conversation, but
See, Anne, would I ever act violently toward you?
Okay, never mind. Pyrus squeeze him. I think he
at this
hypnotized her.
Anne is gonna respond to Id's comment and say, "It has been nothing but a gentleman to me. I guess I just was too tired and things seemed to slip by."
And don't be naive. This man knows magic. He could have done something.
I'm a cleric.
Clerics know magic.
Magic.
We
I'm
once
sorry,
met a
1
really
second.
smart one.
I'm gonna interject.
Marshall?
Oh,
Sorry.
I seen her like if she was taking off her armor trying to dry herself. I would use prestidigitation to like, or gust either one to dry her out.
Gus, please use
There's
Gus.
a very big difference between those two things. Which one do you want to use?
No, use Gus. Use
Not
Gus. Use
Okay,
Gus.
okay, more thematically, I would use Gus to be honest.
Yes.
Oh my god, yes! Strength saving throw.
A gust of wind comes through to dry it off.
Okay, so Anne
And flats off.
Anne is just standing there. Right now she's taken off part of her arm plating, and she's taken off the cloth underneath, and she's squeezing the water out. And suddenly this gust of wind hits her, and she's like, "Oh,
Marilyn
that's cold."
Monroe style.
Just trying to dry you off, man.
Yeah, and her
Tunic.
chainmail skirt comes up just a little bit, not enough to see anything drastic,
what?
but you can
I'm
see
short.
Roll again.
You can see knee.
Yo, that knee.
Yo,
Oh, Dad need
I'm
that.
short.
Please,
And at that point, she says, "Whew. Well, that wind was very opportunistic. I seem to be very dry."
I'm short. Did I get to see anything else specifically since I'm
You
You saw
think
knees.
that-
Oh. By the way,
3 knees.
I didn't get a chance to say earlier. I wanted to insight check whether or not like what she was saying about Ceruleus was true, like that she like was talking to him and fell asleep. Is it too late to try that?
Yeah, you can insight check that. Please roll.
14.
Yeah, it seems legit.
You can do.
DV interjects, says, "I can confirm the sleepiness. When I came across Anne on the life vessel, she was fast asleep with a note, and I show the closest person the note, and I
Sorry,
say,
backtrack.
do I have?
You tried to grab the note earlier.
Oh,
It disappeared.
It got washed
immediately.
away.
It disappeared.
I recall what the note said.
Oh, funny story about that, DV.
What? Yeah, the note. It said da 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 da.
It said, do you guys want me to repeat it?
Yeah.
Sure.
So everyone hears it? Okay.
But that doesn't explain how the life vessel
The
got
note
off
says,
off the
Dear
scene."
morons, I have kidnapped Ceruleus and leaving. Love, Anne.
Yeah, that's what it said, but it doesn't explain the lifeboat going off, so someone must have used
Also,
the pulley system.
Ceruleus is.
Right here.
Ceruleus is.
Yeah, DV, hate to make you short circuit,
Right.
but that was me. I was scooping around.
Oh, when was this?
Oh, this was when I noticed the lifeboat was gone.
What?
Wait, when you noticed the lifeboat was gone, you put the note on Anne, who was on the lifeboat?
I put the same note on her face.
How did...
Ah!
What? How is that
It
possible?
now says exactly what it said, but on her
So
face.
you see what Ceruleus is doing. He's quickly doing crazy hand formations, and he's talking under his breath, and suddenly...
No, this is not a verbal component.
There's no verbal component?
It's somatic and material.
Okay, yeah. Crazy
Okay.
stuff with his hands, and suddenly a piece of paper, or an image of a piece of paper appears in front of your face.
So
Ah!
you noticed the lifeboat missing, and then you fashioned a note on the lifeboat.
Why?
I was just having some fun.
That seems
Did you
pretty
know Anne was on the
suspicious.
lifeboat?
The
I
captain,
assumed that she was the one.
the captain interjects at this point and says, okay, things have gone far enough. There's a murderer on board. We have no idea how Anne got onto this lifeboat.
We need a trial and a
This
judge.
is getting a little out of hand. I think we need to figure out what's going on. I do not want this to go any further.
I'm gonna nominate Anne as suspect numero uno because she tried to leave the boat.
I'll be judge.
No.
I'll be bailiff. No,
My
I'll be
name's
lawyer.
bitch.
I'll be lawyer.
And the captain, he hushes everyone and says, we will do this fairly.
Can I be Scylla's lawyer? Because everyone's gonna assume it's her.
So far tonight, I have seen 3 people step up to the plate and really showed me their ability to handle the situation. I think DV, Karama, and Ceruleus should be the ones to carry us through the rest of this
But
investigation.
Ceruleus was the one who even tampered with the boat.
No, I wasn't.
You straight up put the note on the...
I put the note on Anne. I did nothing to the boat. You're the one who tried to throw us off proportion.
Captain, conflict
Wait,
of
you
interest.
said-
This should
wait,
be
you
disallowed
said-
into evidence and he should be thrown out.
Ceruleus.
Fuck the plate.
Captain, I've been doing nothing but the right thing this entire time. I've been guarding the door. I have Id here, who is our most. The last time Anne saw was conscious. She was talking to Ceruleus, and all of a sudden
she was talking to
Id,
talking
and
to
all
Id.
of a sudden got tired. What do you think of that?
Captain,
I also
I'm
find that suspect.
completely unbiased. Fuck Anne, except for that. So I should definitely be judged.
Ceruleus, while we enjoy your jests and farces, now really wasn't the time to plant any false evidence on any person.
Okay. but
And at
the
this
same
point,
time-
the captain yells out, enough! And everyone goes silent for about 10 seconds. And the captain says, we will do a trial. We will investigate. I think Pyrrhus should take the position of Ceruleus. Clearly, Ceruleus, he enjoys a good laugh, but he's not serious about this. We will have
Captain,
Pyrrhus, we will have Karama, and we will have DV as the investigators.
Captain, you saw how serious I
Ceruleus,
was.
enough!
You have enough. I am very serious. You know how serious I am because I care about our safety more than anything else with this treasure chest. I do everything to help this
the captain
group.
walks over to you. He puts his hand on your
I
shoulder
can't
and
believe
says,
you're doing this to me.
Ceruleus, I understand your passion for what you want to do here, but unfortunately, Pyrrhus is right. You've.
Then put Pyrrhus on with me. Don't
I am
take
sorry.
me off.
I am sorry. This is my decision.
I cannot
I
accept
am sorry.
that.
You're gonna have to live with it.
I cannot accept
Enophis,
that.
the
I have
captain.
evidence
the
that people don't
captain
have.
walks downstairs. He says, "Whoever is down to figure out what's really going down here, follow me downstairs."
I'm falling downstairs, so it's in the bathroom. I know what's happening. The captain seems to have an
I've
answer.
got Anne next to me, like, come this way. This will be over pretty soon, I hope.
Does everyone follow downstairs?
Yeah,
I
not
do
let
too,
go.
but I walk
Do
beside
not
the
let
captain
go
and
of
say,
it.
Captain, you know how much I
Sorry?
care about the safety of this group.
He's just going to apologize to you and say, "I'm sorry, Ceruleus. This is what we have to do."
Why?
Just
This one tries to turn the ship in a crazy direction, almost kills the
We
idiot,
must know
and
the facts.
suddenly I
We
am.
must have an unbiased opinion, and if that the captain says no more, he walks downstairs.
I'm continuing with him, and I'm continuing to talk to him.
Okay. So, are you gonna do anything? You just look like you were gonna do something.
Oh no,
Okay.
I just.
Okay. You guys all make it downstairs.
I'm the one who made it important to you that there was a murder happening. I'm the one who told you we have to remember there is a murder.
The captain's not responding to you. Lautrec is at the bottom of the stairs. He greets Pyrrhus. Pyrrhus, what's been happening?
well, Lautrec. There's good news and bad news. The good news is that, well, Anne was. It's weird circumstances, but Anne was found asleep on a life raft, but she's safe now. She's back here. But the bad news is we still have no further information on who the murderer could possibly be. Although I'm very suspicious of it, who I have right here with me.
I've already
Pyrrhus,
proven.
see, this is why you shouldn't be on this trial. I know for a fact, as much as it is a piece of shit, he's not the murderer. Because
the
I was
fuck?
with him when Ren got murdered, so I know he wasn't the one who murdered Ren.
Okay,
He said pretty much what I was gonna say. Like, I already I've been proven to not be the murderer.
Shut up, Dick, Dinklefuck.
Why did Anne get tired when talking to you? Can you explain that?
No,
Why was she found asleep aboard a ship, and the last thing she remembers is talking to you?
So the captain at this point says,
not have us get the ship.
the captain says, enough,
Very
enough.
night.
Wait a moment. We need to gather everyone and begin this proper. Marshall?
Trial. You mean? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, trial.
Okay.
Alright, agreed.
So
trial.
the captain he brings everyone over, and he takes all of the various barrels that were around the gambling table, and he gets everyone gets the other sailors and his crew to help arrange sort of like a pew style seating in a church with the gambling table at the front, and Pyrrhus, Karama, and DV. He points to the seats at the gambling table and says, "You can sit here."
Ceruleus walks over and stands with them.
Okay.
Is there a high perch somewhere that I can sit higher than everybody else?
You see the large crates in the middle of the room.
Yeah.
They're about they're in the middle of the room.
Yeah.
They're about 6 feet tall.
Sweet. I sit on them and I wait for judgment.
Okay. So the captain
Yeah, we're over there.
he talks.
Yeah, we're
He
over
says
there.
to Karama and DV Pyrrhus and says, "Begin the trial
Just over there.
as you see fit."
So guys, what do you think we should do?
That's why I was putting us there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're here. Let's put a gambling table.
Oh, around the gambling
Yeah.
table?
You're sitting in one of the chairs. Just so you
Never
know.
mind.
Pyrrhus has let go of you.
I figured I'd say.
At this point, yeah.
I wait to hear your judgment.
Here, can we pause for a quick second? I need to pee.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You guys can continue talking.
This is
I
the
want to
third
hear-
time.
I want to hear exactly what goes on.
Party. It's tearing us apart.
Karama, you know
Oh.
how helpful I am.
Pyrrhus,
And the trial
DV,
begins.
Or Karama to speak.
Well, if none of you will start, I'm going to say I think that we should interview Anne first because her story is the most gapped. Then we should interview it.
Get ready, okay?
Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
I concur.
Sorry, what did you say? I was talking to.
He said to interview Anne and then Id because those are the stories that need more investigation right now.
Okay, so who's getting called?
The judge would like to call
Stand.
Anne to the front.
So,
The captain looks over at Ceruleus and says, "Ceruleus, please join me over here." He's beckoning you over to the barrels.
I want
With all due respect, no, I definitely need to
No,
be here.
and he speaks louder. Ceruleus, please come over here.
Captain, with all due respect, I have very important questions that I'm not going to not ask.
He's gonna try to intimidate you.
Okay.
By doing what?
What do I roll?
He's like, he has his fist out. He's just looking at Ceruleus. He says, "Ceruleus, come over here now."
What do I roll in opposition to that?
Intimidation.
Okay. 19.
You're not phased.
Captain, I know you wouldn't hurt me, and you know how much I don't want to die. I'm asking questions.
Captain lets out.
I saw that play.
Fine.
It's in this
Do what you
paper.
need to do.
You trusted me, then you didn't trust me. Trust me again.
Okay.
We would like to call Anne to the front.
So Anne gets up from her barrel. She's standing in front of the table.
And I want to ask you exactly what you remember before waking up on the ship. What was the last thing you remember?
She takes a moment to breathe in and out. She's making sure that the words she says are exactly what she wants to say. Well, Claudia, Id, and I were talking on the deck. Claudia was telling Id how he's not intelligent and very stupid. And you can hear Claudia in the audience laugh a little bit. Just like a little, like, you dumb motherfucker.
It's not this, right?
And she continues, Claudia was very upset with Id's intelligence, so she left. She didn't want to waste her intellectual prowess on such a stupid imbecile.
We
like
get
Id.
it. Get to the important part.
Rude
Well-
words coming out.
Well, then Id and I, we were having a very pleasant conversation, and after a couple of minutes, I got very tired, and
What were you talking about, you two?
nothing of importance, really.
Why'd you go out with him in the first place?
He mentioned getting fresh air and the smell of dead bodies. You must understand, it's not a pleasant smell. I truly agreed. I walked upstairs. I got tired after those few minutes. That's the last of my memories.
Did your tiredness feel like an ordinary? Were you tired before the conversation started, or did this tiredness just seem to come out of nowhere?
Well, as I said earlier, I was heading off to bed before the screams happened, and I was still very wary from then on. I can't say specifically whether or not it was strange I went to bed then, but I think I was. I was very tired.
Can I roll insight on this?
As will I.
Grama and Paris as
One,
well.
not natural.
Natural one.
Yeah.
Actually,
got me that.
Ancilla and
Got me that.
Id and
That
Marshall. All
11,
zero
baby.
19.
17.
Nice.
Well, in plus 2 intelligence or not? 15.
My intelligence is 0.
13.
What'd you roll?
19.
I believe Anne wholeheartedly. Nice 4 on that one.
Yeah,
Dude,
so
natural one.
everyone in the audience is kind of like they're nodding their head. You hear a couple like, I believe that, like whispered in the from one person to another.
That statement seems
Everyone seems to believe what Anne's saying.
I believe what I'd say.
You believe what Anne's saying.
Okay.
So I say
What you can trust.
I need that.
we've
pencil.
deduced one thing.
She's a trustworthy woman.
Anne
Yeah,
is
man,
Anne is
you know, whatever.
seems to be telling the truth.
I have one more question
But-
for Anne.
How did she get? If it wasn't her who did anything to foul play, how did she end up on the ship?
Paris, before we call it over, I actually have one more question for Anne, if you don't mind.
Go for it, Ceruleus.
Anne, you're a cleric, am I right? You are a cleric of
Your
Pelor?
occupation is
Claire.
You must be
Like
very bright. Yes, I am a cleric. I did do the ceremony for Ren earlier tonight, Ceruleus.
I am touched by your observation of how smart I am, but that...
No.
The-
This is not a compliment. I'm calling you an imbecile.
How wise to say to one of your judges. Regardless of that, as
You're
a
not one of their
cleric...
judges.
Excuse me. You are not one of the judges. The captain is merely letting you sit on
Yes,
this
I
panel.
am one of the judges.
The captain made a mistake,
There you go.
did the right thing, and then he changed his mind, but he is
I wanna
wrong
hear
in
what
that.
Ceruleus has
Regardless
to
of
say.
that, as a cleric, you have access to certain spells. Am I wrong?
You're sitting judgment on this?
Yeah.
Yes,
I-
that is true.
I would like to know, if you do not mind, but if it would please the court, I would like to,
Yes,
if
good court.
I would like,
I like that
if you
language.
would, for you to please list for us all the spells that you have at your disposal.
She tells you all of the spells she
What
knows.
does she say?
None of them catch your eye. None of them catch
So
your...
none of them have anything to do with.
Has Zone of Truth, guys.
So, wait,
That's
so
one of
does
the
she have
ones
zone
you
of truth,
mentioned.
anything like that?
You don't have to yell at me, yes. But that is one of them.
So she does say zone of truth.
Yes.
Zone of truth. And what are the components for that, if you would? How does one conjure such a spell?
I just take a couple of minutes and I conjure a zone that I can discern the truth from any individual that steps inside.
So Larry, you're a cleric. Is what she's saying true? Is that how zone of truth works?
Solar is like, yes.
Just making sure, for I am a layman. Is there any chance, Solaire, in your expert opinion, that she could have cast Zone of Truth on us right now and us be unaware? Is there any chance that she could have, tricked us into thinking that she was telling the truth when she wasn't?
Well, Ceruleus, I'm
not-
not familiar. If you're not familiar with how casting a spell works,
I'm not familiar with
traditionally you have to actually say something or maybe do something with your
I
hands.
cut him off and say, try to lie.
Okay, well, I was born in Petalburg, and I learned a lot about Zone of Truth.
That's what you're
Does that
lying
get
right
said?
now. Yeah.
Was he able to succeed?
Yeah, you were able to say that.
And in case any of you didn't notice, I am
People that know Finbic pretty well, you're going to be rolling insight checks.
Oh, wait.
Also, in case any of you didn't notice, I am also a 73-foot tall jackass.
So, I think, Karama, you know Finbic pretty well because you've had conversations with him, as well as DV. Pyrus, do you know him?
Yeah, I actually know him
Pyrus,
from an aside.
Pyrusilla,
I do know.
Karama, and DV all roll insight checks, please.
Wait,
13.
wouldn't he know it's Zone of Truth because he's
Is
disguised?
that with intelligence?
15.
'Cause it's
One
so-
13.
I understand what you're saying as a meta, but
Well, natural 20.
Nice.
So 26.
is it 13 Scylla?
3.
20 this time.
20, 15.
I don't know.
Okay, so everyone but Scylla of the people I mentioned, you all know Finbic is lying.
Furthermore, I am a 73-foot tall donkey who can shoot lightning out of his butt. As you can all tell, Zone of Truth is not currently in play. So I would like to ask any and all clerics who currently have that spell, if you wouldn't mind, to cast that spell, so that we can be
Can I see the
absolutely
player's handbook,
certain
please?
that no lies
I
take
literally
place
have the page
in
after
this.
that.
Sort of spell
Court.
things on why.
Zone of Truth.
It's like a level.
Second level.
Yeah, we'll be out of here in no
Level
time.
spell.
Okay, so on a failed save, it's going to be a charisma saving throw.
Oh, I'm good.
A creature can't speak its deliberate lie while in the radius. You know whether each creature succeeds or fails on saving throw. So whoever casts it will know.
Yeah.
Okay, who here can cast that spell?
But if you know, if any affected, let me just finish reading so everyone knows understand what's going on. Any affected creature is aware of the spell and can thus avoid answering questions to which it would normally respond with a lie. Such a creature can be evasive in its answers as long as it remains within the boundaries of the truth.
Yes, I can be doing
Man, my Arcana check was
Yeah.
high.
What are you talking about?
I can be a lawyer.
Solaire and Anne are gonna
And
explain.
it saves every turn.
So they're going to explain that to you?
Yeah.
Well, then I
Okay,
implore
good.
you, Solaire,
Yeah,
since
you're a lawyer.
both of the other clerics here are on trial, I
Your son and
implore
Abraham
you
right now.
to please cast this and inform us who succeeded and who failed.
So Solaire's gonna take a few minutes. He's gonna set up a zone of truth around the judgment table as well as the area that people are standing. And after a few minutes, he's done and he says, "I have prepared the zone of truth. We may continue with the trial."
Who's making the saving throw?
So do we all have to...
It's anyone who walks into
How long is the circle?
It's 15 foot, so it's
And
gonna
which
be
one's Solar?
15-foot
Where
radius.
is
15
He
foot
should put it
radius.
in
It's
the
only around the judgment table and wherever the person who's standing in front of the judgment table.
So should we all make a...
So the people around the judgment table, please make a charisma saving throw.
I'm over here. What does that mean?
You're fine.
Alright.
so you-
I
Just
get-
Scylla, you're fine. Id, you're fine.
And I'm fine. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not.
I get that's a 17.
All right.
I have a natural 20.
Thank God, because I got a nat
An
one.
11.
I'm good.
So I'm assuming
That's-
I can't lie now.
Yeah, you
Natural
can.
That was-
20.
Thank God. That's embarrassing. I just.
It's pretty.
Oh, sleepy.
Yeah, good at it. So,
He's also pretty gullible.
Okay, you
That's
realize you
that's a-
can't lie.
Adam, this is a 15-foot rule.
I like
It's just, you know.
Well, that definitely worked.
Oh,
on
really?
me.
Damn.
There should be everyone in like this
We
area.
could
But
get
I don't
everyone
really
in
that,
there.
so
We could
like-
get everyone.
Where is
Well,
Solar?
I think if he just prepared the sacraments
Yeah.
for like.
3.
Okay, so the point is, everyone who is affected knows they're affected, and they're gonna try to. Well, they know if they're gonna be affected. That's the point. Okay.
So who was
I
affected?
will.
Solaire, would you mind please telling the whole courtroom who...
Solaire doesn't know that's not any affected creature.
Oh.
So people like Tyrus understand.
Yeah, but any
he
affected
can't.
creature can lie about it.
No, they can't lie. They
No,
can
no,
avoid the saying.
No,
The-
but
it's
no,
specific-
but the ones who weren't affected could just say they were affected.
Okay, as I suggest that we now all go around the
So I can
room
say I'm
and
affected.
say whether or not we were affected, yes or no. You can only say yes or no. If you say anything else or refuse to talk, we're going to assume that you did get affected, but are hiding something.
I'm on trial
So-
here, and I still think this is a waste of time.
Yeah, this is a waste of time.
Shut up, Dinklefuck. We're doing this.
I
I will go first. I am not affected by the spell.
Me neither. I don't think.
You're not affected by it.
No, I was not.
I
Oh deal.
Yeah, but even
And
if
there's no
you're-
way I
was the
could have
saving
possibly
throw on
said
this?
that
Charisma.
if I was affected.
Oh,
by the
charisma. Oh. Well, what'd you get? What'd you get?
I had
Yeah,
a
but
22,
if he is
natural 20.
affected by the
22.
spell, he can say.
Karama,
if he
you
isn't
got a-
affected by the spell, he can say, "I'm not affected by this." I mean, I am affected by the
what's
spell.
the save? What's
That
the
is
What'd you
true.
get?
So
12.
It's
Well,
charisma saving throw.
No, 12.
You got 12. So you are affected.
I am affected by it.
What'd you get?
I got a 17.
Marshall.
I wasn't in it.
You're with. Sorry, I was wrong. You're within it.
Oh, okay.
Everyone's in there.
Everyone's within it.
Chris.
You should purposely
14.
fail your save.
14. You are affected by it. Scylla, please
Alright.
roll.
You can
7.
choose to be
You're
affected.
affected by it.
You can choose to be affected.
That's
by
like
the
you're
spell.
willing to be affected by the
Oh,
spell.
yeah, I'm
Oh,
definitely willing.
actually,
Willing?
I'm willing to be affected by this.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I don't. What? I'm sorry.
No one knows though. I'll like try to resist it if I can.
Just some resistance shit.
Like, why not? Only benefits me.
I have nothing to hide.
Yeah.
Oh, so sorry. I need to.
I say.
So Solaire does know succeeds or fails. So Solaire will tell you guys if anyone's lying about what they're
Ooh.
saying.
Oh, cool.
Then
Or
yeah,
can
Solaire.
lie.
And Elijah, that doesn't say anything what you just said.
Then Solaire, would
No,
You don't get
that's
to
not a
choose if
rule
you're
about
affected.
Zone of Truth. That's just a rule about spells.
You can be willing to let it
Yeah, you
affect
can
Oh.
be willing.
Yeah,
to,
you
like,
can
you
always-
can
always
always,
roll
you
the
can
save.
always choose to.
Yeah,
let
you can always
something
choose to
happen.
let it happen. if
Oh,
you
okay.
feel
So
like
like I don't
Okay.
roll the save.
In that case,
So that means.
I'm affected.
That means you're
You're
taking.
in
it
that case, what I asked
Yeah.
the Solaire is Solaire. Would you mind sharing with us who did not?
So
get
you're gonna
affected?
go around and everyone will see who's telling the truth.
Okay. And who will Solaire say cannot?
So
lie? Who will Solaire say can still lie?
yeah. So DV, you say you can't lie. What do
Yeah,
you say?
I let it affect me.
Karama.
Yeah. Well, I can't lie.
Yeah.
I'm in the zone
Marshall?
of truth.
I rolled a
woman.
14, so I have to.
The zone.
Yeah, you have to tell the truth. Pirates, you have to tell the truth.
crazy hips don't lie.
You have to tell the truth. Id, would you roll?
You told me I didn't have to roll.
You have to roll. I'm
Okay, I mean, I let it affect me.
Okay, so then you let it affect you. You're telling the truth,
I'm gonna let affect me too.
and everyone else lets the spell affect them.
So everybody let the spell affect them.
All the
Yes.
excuses.
Okay.
Solaire, so you would so
Solaire tells you it seems that everyone is under the zone of truth now.
Well, in that case, I have a second proposition.
I
that
just
may
yell out.
Actually, make...
I just yell out. Who did you kill Ren? Right now, I just yell it out, and I.
We're gonna go around a circle again. Yes or no
Wait a
only.
second.
Yes or no only. If you say anything other than yes or no, we're gonna assume that you are hiding something.
Okay, so we're gonna go play. You want to say something, Marshall?
I want to know who was in, like, or because now we're all kind of in this area. Is everyone affected by the zone of truth?
Yeah,
Yes.
we've already covered.
Does that
Okay,
include
okay.
Solaire?
Everyone's
That's all I
in
want
the
to know. That's all I wanna know.
Everyone's in the zone of
So,
truth.
who
So we're
killed
gonna-
Ren?
So we're gonna go
Did you
person
kill
by
Ren, yes or
person.
no? That is my question.
Did you kill Ren? Let's start with the party, and then we'll move on to the NPCs. DV.
No.
No.
Yes.
So Solaire's like,
Yeah. It
that's a
doesn't-
lie.
Yeah.
No, besides that, you know that you can't lie.
Oh yeah, sorry,
Yeah,
Rama,
no,
you
You
can't say
can't
that.
actually say yes.
Thank you. So you can't say that.
No, I can't.
No.
Marshall.
Believe me, I would
I
say
have to
that.
say no.
Yeah, Iris.
No, I didn't do it.
So we all look in.
No.
No.
Davian says no. Baldwin says no. Ed says no. Ann says no. Crestfallen Warrior, no. Sigmar, no. Catsby says yes.
Wait, what the fuck? Wait, keep
That
going.
makes
Keep
sense,
going through
though.
everyone. Keep going through everyone.
I go to Catsby.
No, wait, we have to finish the whole list.
William says no. Takio says no. Robert says no. Lautrec, no. Ren is dead. Notes, yeah. Claudia says no. Amber says no. Solaire
Olga.
says no.
What about
I
the?
immediately-
What about
Ladies
the?
and
Actually, sorry. Claudia, rewind a bit. I just need to know something.
Hey, you.
Where is Ren?
Ren is still on the table.
Is he still on the table?
They're all around the
We're like
table.
No
around
one's moved
him
him?
right now.
No.
Yeah. Claudia says no. Amber says no. Solaire says no.
What about the captain?
The captain said Willie. His name is William. You said that.
Caspy said yes.
Okay, I say, ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
So I immediately go into
I
a
think we
grapple
have our
check on
answer.
him. I attempt to grapple check.
But
him.
He
first-
doesn't. He doesn't do anything.
So I go over
Like
to
I have
Catsby.
him by.
Okay,
He doesn't try to evade it.
I walk over to Catsby
I
and very
punch
calmly
him in
say,
the
"So,
face.
Catsby,
We're going to Pyrus.
I punch him in the face, attempting to knock him out.
You're gonna take an attack on him. Please roll.
Wait, is he
You
still
know what he
in
already
the...
has to say?
Wait.
No,
Pyrus
you're not. We're
Pyrus-
not waiting.
Pyrus
Right
doesn't
now.
give a shit what this guy has to
Yeah.
say. Pyrus wants to punch this guy in the face.
Take
So that-
advantage because you have him in your grip.
Okay, well that would have been
You
a
succeeded,
23.
grapple
That would have been a
check? Oh,
23 to
okay.
hit, and then that's an at one.
So
Yeah.
Let's put it to
You just. Are you hitting him with your fist?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're just gonna punch him in the face. You can see. It just you smack him. All of the fat in his face, it radiates outwards. His head turns. He looks back and he says, "I understand, but please stop."
Why?
So-
Why'd you do it?
That's
I'll tell you. Just let me.
Answer my questions. Why did you do it?
Just give me a second. I'll explain
Tell
everything.
the truth. You
He's
have
still
to.
got zone.
You have to.
So what are you doing to him? He
I'm
tells
holding
you.
him still.
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna listen
Yeah.
to what he has to say,
Why not,
but
dude?
yeah.
Go.
He's very short and quick with what he says. I hate cheaters. Ren cheated. He needed to die. I killed him.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury,
Wow, you are a horrible
Judge.
person.
Ren could cheat in a game of
Break
liar's
him off the
dice,
flank.
but
Did
Ren
you-
could not cheat that.
Did you slit his throat and tear his arm off?
Wait, guys. We could have done this in the first 15 minutes of this game.
I was
Hey, I talked to him. He was clean.
I was walking to the bathroom to take a dump when I saw Ren. I was overcome with anger from earlier. I was prairie dogging and not in the best of mind spaces. And
Sad story.
Whoops, I slept and killed him, man.
I confronted Ren. I asked, "Why, Ren? Why would you do such a thing? Why would you lie in a game between friends and colleagues?" And he said,
I'm a colleague.
I just want to win a little coin. You must understand." He spewed out a bunch of bullshit.
Did you slit his throat?
I brought him downstairs. I grabbed him. I brought him downstairs. I asked him one more time, "Ren, why would you do this to me? Why would you do this to the game?"
To us.
To the game.
Ren responded. He said some feeble excuse. I ripped off his arm. I was so angry.
Off his up.
Jesus Christ.
Yo,
I just want to know,
When
when I look at him, like, how strong does this man look?
He's very strong.
Oh shit. Okay.
He's like a very buff sailor. When he was working with you guys to repair the ship, he was carrying a lot of the lumber.
Wait, so did he was he like fine with my grapple check then? Like he didn't try that?
Yeah.
He didn't try to do anything.
Okay.
You ripped off his arm first?
I ripped off his arm. The little, that dwarf. He screamed and
This
God,
is
I
Gnome.
hate. Thank you, Gnome.
Oh
That
yeah.
gnome, he screamed. I didn't want to hear that foul noise again. I cut his throat, and I left the scene. I walked over after Roberts and Takio.
I walk over.
entered.
Sorry. Keep going.
This is the truth. It must be.
I walk over.
Yeah, you guys.
So I walk over.
Solaire nods his head. He says
Even though-
he's telling the
So I
truth.
declare to the room at large. What do we
Yeah, I say to Captain, Captain, this
Take
is
him off
your
the
ship.
plane.
I'm going to defer to you. How do you want to deal with this murderer?
Take him mock the plane. It says, hey, mock
We
the
have a
plane.
jail.
Hey.
That's good. It's a
You want
show.
to start?
The captain, he looks around and he's trying to meet everyone's gaze. He's trying to understand the feelings that are going on in the room and what everyone's thinking.
This is your crewman.
And
Your
after a few
responsibility.
moments, he says, "You must understand, I'm quite conflicted here." DV.
Captain, blood for blood. I can end his life if you wish.
Yeah.
I've done it before.
Unjustified killing is a sin.
If I may
Yeah,
interject,
that's true.
I once asked you,
He
doesn't give a
Captain,
crap
what
about
would you
killing
do
flesh
if someone
bags.
did something horrible? To which you said to me, we crossed the bridge, when it came to it, to which I said, yeah, but would you ever throw someone off the boat? To which you said, no, we have a brig.
These are the laws of the seas.
Ceruleus,
It's up to you, Captain.
you are a good friend indeed, giving me advice in such a very difficult situation. Catsby, as much as I hate to do this, I agree with Ceruleus. You should head to the brig, please.
What? No, make him explain.
Thorogood, I understand what you're saying, but you must understand, Catsby.
Walk the
An
plank.
eye for an eye.
Spare the
You just
sinner.
have one to spare.
Bring him home.
This man is dangerous.
Bring
He
him
killed a
home.
man in cold blood over what? Money?
We will let the
Is
authorities.
that the kind of man you want on your
Enough!
72 silver
Gee.
pieces, dude.
The captain slams his foot onto the ground and says, "I understand your guys' frustrations and you want to make him pay. Catsby is a man of honor and
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
But
he hates when people break honorable. He
Liar's
gets
dice
he
is
goes
honorable?
he goes into a speech talking about how honor when you're playing a gambling game is like it's
Turn
very
it big.
important
I
amongst
get what
them.
he's saying.
Fucked
but,
up
like,
Joker
He
Moto
says
Beyond.
he ultimately says,
And a joke, that's always it.
"I think we should leave this matter and his sentence till after we've calmed down a bit."
We're not done yet. This court is still in session.
Everyone, I
Id.
suggest...
Id. What's dangerous about Anne?
What's dangerous about Anne?
Oh yeah, we're not done with you.
At this point, the captain he has Catsby
Did you put Anne to
in his
sleep?
arm, and he's walking him over to the brig.
I'm
'Cause
gonna
the
go...
brig
now
is
you can't lie.
Same floor as you guys.
I mean,
wanna
I
go with
couldn't
him.
lie in the first place.
Did you put Anne to
Yeah.
sleep?
I'm going with
What?
you.
Question number one.
Did I put Anne to sleep? She seemed tired. Of course I was going to let her sleep.
Let her sleep. Did you put her to sleep?
I'd let her sleep.
All right.
How did Anne get on the boat?
What?
How did Anne get on the boat?
She and I were looking at the stars. True. And
I will tell you if they get.
Yeah,
in the
okay,
subject
'cause
at
it's
any
like-
point.
We
did
want
you
a yes or no answer.
did you use the lifeboat
do I look
mechanism?
strong enough to use the lifeboat?
I'm asking you a direct
I hold out my
question.
stick.
Did you lower the lifeboat into the water?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Was Anne on board?
Yes.
Was she asleep?
Yes.
Why did you do that?
She was a dangerous woman.
Why?
Why? A woman who goes off of her word is anyone, not just a woman, is a very vile thing.
There are whirlpools out there. She could have died. Why would you do that?
Why would I do that? I was protecting everyone on board.
Did you think she was guilty? Did you think she did it?
Honestly, she could have.
Captain.
If she's willing to break
It's
one
not
of
with us.
if she's
You
willing
don't
to break one of her vows, if she's
The
willing to
captain
break one of her
walked away.
vows, which is against gambling, she could have easily
You
broke.
did this all
No,
because you
that's not-
thought a
that's not
cleric
against her
couldn't
vows.
gamble. That is why you did this.
It's
She
not
could
against
have
her vows,
been-
first of all.
What?
It's not against her vows.
What vows? Scruples? I'll use the word scruples. She could have easily murdered someone and felt no guilt
But
because
she did nothing.
Now that's clear.
She could have
It-
easily died by your hands.
You acted extremely brashly off of very little information.
What's my first name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all we know.
I'm just. Anyway,
People have been calling me Marshall, and I haven't told anyone my last name, so, you know.
no,
Whatever.
that's not what I.
They're good.
It's a pun.
The room goes silent. Everyone seems to be collecting their thoughts.
What is? How does Anne react to all this?
So I believe that he put her to sleep.
I-
He's been dodging the question, clearly.
I just. Oh, okay.
I mean, he said he.
He
Let
lowered her onto the boat.
I don't think he's
and-
dodging questions.
I don't think I'm dodging questions.
Did you put her to sleep?
Yes.
There we go. That's all I wanted.
Why?
Someone should.
Why?
Someone should tell the captain.
He thought.
Would you rather? Would
This
you
man
rather?
is a danger.
Would you
Well,
rather
that's
I?
dangerous.
Would you rather I murder her in cold blood and her die in pain?
Why murder?
I'd rather you had.
Who's murdered?
I'd rather you have been open and
Why
honest
not
and
just
tell the
take
truth
her out?
to everyone
Let's
here.
throw them
Before-
both in the brig.
before
and
a spell
watch them
was
have a
cast.
cage match to the death.
You're
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Okay, we're gonna
Mix
pause
it
for a
back.
second. Finbick, you're with the
I'm
captain.
just walking with the captain. I say, you got to admit, I did a pretty good job.
Ah, Ceruleus, you always manage to throw a wrench into things, making things interesting.
Okay, sometimes I goof around, and by that I mean all the time I goof around. But I know what to ask, and I know how to get things done.
Catsby just tells, you can hear this as well.
Yeah.
He just says, Captain, I'm sorry, but I had to do it. And the captain responds, I understand, Catsby, but we're gonna have to talk about what you did.
Captain, so what are you planning on doing with him?
I don't know. I need to collect my thoughts.
May I make a suggestion?
Want to explain?
Go ahead.
Maybe
You
we
got
should keep
slow?
him in here until we get back to land and let the land authorities decide.
No. Take Mark the blank.
Stop it.
You're not there.
I am there.
No,
We're
because
there.
we're
No,
walking.
they walk to the.
Oh, they
brig.
walked away?
They
Yeah.
walk to the brig.
Alright.
I will consider it, Ceruleus.
I understand
Never
he's your
mind.
friend, but he's also a murderer.
We need to.
Wait, I thought the
We
brig
need to
was on the
consider
same
Finbick was my friend,
Yeah,
but he
the
was.
brig-
Brig's over here. You guys are over here.
Brig's in the bottom, so in the hole.
Yeah,
Captain, Finbick was my friend, but he was also a disgusting piece of shit, and if he did something horrible, I would want him to pay for it.
Yes, Finbick was a piece of trash. But
Minute. Is like he's still this guy.
Yes, I'm still disguised.
he's
why we're
been
calling him
disguised the entire
Ceruleus.
time.
I know he's just.
What was the last thing you said?
But he was my friend. But if he did something horrible, I would want him to pay for it.
Yes, Finbick is a piece of trash, but he's dead, and this is different. This is one of my crew. We will talk about this in the morning.
He was
We're
one of
gonna
mine.
switch back to the
Okay.
main group of people.
Yeah.
Well, we've already thrown one person in the brig. Second person?
Yeah, someone should tell the captain. I can if you watch id.
Or maybe
You'd
just
be glad
take a
to.
finger
All
I
right.
for a
attempt.
snatch?
I attempt the same grapple check. That
I'm gonna make my way to the captain.
You don't have to grapple me. I willing like.
We're walking, so are you?
I don't trust you. I could probably throw you like 50 feet.
I
and
get
I
it.
do not
I'm,
trust you that
I'm
far.
saying. I'm saying I let
That
you
was
grab
nice.
me.
I'm on my way
I'm
to the
not
captain.
saying it's futile.
As quick as
I'm
I
saying
can.
I'm not doing anything.
Well, I'm grabbing
When
you
do we see
anyway.
him? Sorry.
I
Okay.
would let you.
So right now, just to
Clarify.
clarify what's going
Clarify.
on, DV is running over to the captain, Finbick, and Catsby. Pyrus is grabbed Id. What are the other three of you guys doing?
I'm sad, but I agree with the fact that he should be just put in the brig. So that's one. I'm just like kind of thinking that to myself.
I made my opinion known already.
Which was
Walk the plank.
Walk the plank.
for both of them.
What do you mean? For the one that killed people.
Oh, I thought you were. We're trying to talk about you.
What?
Wait. Oh, well,
Why did we
like,
say yes
there's a
to
case
this?
to be
Yes,
made,
earlier.
but
Just
no,
for fun.
I was just talking about. I was talking about the other one.
We should attempt to murder him.
To killing Ren?
Yeah,
No.
when we were
I
going
agree
around, we
with.
were
I
like,
agree. Catsby should walk.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I
No,
never
but
said
Captain
yes to
Captain's
Catsby should
that.
absolutely walk.
Never mind.
Karam and Pyrus, continue your conversation.
No, I have nothing to say.
We just all
I miss it.
kind of in agreement that Catsby should walk.
Well, I did not say
Well,
that.
Thurgood and I are in agreement that Catsby should walk the plank.
Okay, so it seems like there's a lot of opinions floating around. I'm gonna go by person, try to figure out what's going on, and then we're gonna come back together. So DV,
Okay, I'm making my way to the captain. Have I arrived?
yeah, you can see that Catsby is now behind bars, and Ceruleus is talking to the captain.
Ah, fellow judge, what say thee?
Captain, there might be room for another one in there.
So you just ignore Ceruleus.
Oh, what's up? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm dealing with a lot at the moment.
So what happened?
Well, we questioned Id further, and it turns out that he put Anne to sleep and sent her off into the dangerous seas.
Why?
He thought she was dangerous, and didn't really have too much reason behind it, and he should be considered dangerous.
I say put him in the brig.
I think this is a just course of action, Captain, but I'm not sure about putting these two together.
Why? If one of them dies, we'll know who killed him.
I would rather have no one else die
The captain looks over and says,
needlessly.
he looks over to Catsby and says, Catsby, you won't murder it, will you? And he says, it has made no untrustworthy. He is a man. I will not kill it.
Yeah, you're lucky he doesn't play liar's dice.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't lie.
You're not there right now. So.
Okay.
Okay, Karama, what are you up to?
I'm waiting. I'm not doing anything.
You're not talking to anyone?
I made my piece now.
Okay. Marshall,
Not in my hands.
What?
what are you doing?
I mean, I went with the large party. I was chanting.
You're just
Make
chanting, make them walk the plank.
Yeah, I was like chanting to make off the plane.
Okay,
Nothing
Iris.
much happened in like the 6 seconds that they talked.
I'm still holding in, and I'm like half-heartedly joining Thurgood in the walk the plank chant right now. Like I'm not full on like shouting, because Paris can get pretty loud. but
I
I'm kinda
hear
like,
what
I'm
sounds
kinda
like a mob.
walk the plank, walk the plank, walk the plank.
Yeah, let's go
This way, how
crowd.
do we make our way back
We're
to
well,
Scylla?
let's check on the crowd.
I'm literally yelling at myself because I don't know what's going on inside of me, and I keep being like, "Fuck Anne, throw her in." Wait, I like Anne. No, I don't, and I'm just literally just yelling
We're
at
talking about
myself,
Anne,
and I'm
though.
so confused and crying on the floor. That's what's happening to me.
And Id, what are you thinking?
What am I thinking?
Or what do you want to do? What are you trying to do?
In my
you
mind.
have Pyrus. He's holding on to you.
Do what you want, I suppose. I've done nothing.
You did plenty wrong. You did that plenty
You're a
wrong. It's up to the decisions of others how wrong your actions were, but you were definitely wrong. Whether you think you were right or not, I'm sure you think you were right, but you were wrong.
You were wrong.
You were wrong.
I make my way back to the
I don't know if you know this.
Yeah, are we?
Yeah, so
after
the-
the conversation with the captain, we all go back.
The captain, Ceruleus, and DV make their way back to the main group.
Okay. Alright, yeah, captain's orders. It's to be put in a cell with Glass Eye McGee over there.
Come along now, Dinglefuck.
You're talking to who?
Id.
Sorry?
I don't know.
Whom? To whom? Pyrus, how do you respond? Clearly, Ceruleus is talking to Id. He's directing his.
What's up?
Oh, the captain said we should take him to the brig.
Oh, I agree with that.
Okay, well, you're holding him. Why don't you...
Yeah, I'm bringing him
Okay,
over.
let's go.
Yeah, so you guys walk over to the brig. The captain opens the door, and you push.
I give him a rough shove.
You give him a rough shove, and now Id
Dumbledore in
and
there.
Catsby are in the brig.
Okay, lock it up.
The captain says, "Wow, tonight was quite an adventure. I think we can all agree to a night's rest, and we revisit this in the morning."
And worst case scenario, someone else dies. We know how to find out who killed them.
Or if someone dies and it's like someone else, I'm like, I'm innocent.
I'll stay here on Central.
Yes, but we know how to find out who's innocent. Who did it is what my point is,
It
Dinglefuck.
was
Also, shut
cats.
up, Dinglefuck. You tried to kill Anne.
He tried to be a justice against literally everyone else's opinion.
Yes, and look where it got us. We found out who did it, Dinglefuck.
To the dismay of everyone else. That's fine, go to bed.
And with that, the session is over. We
Alright.
have 2 people in the brig.
Catsby's gonna murder. Cold
Nice.
blood in the-
Mystery, I think, solved.